What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. If you guys see me in the background, I'm playing this game God of War in this session, and I'm stuck. I gotta pull this damn basket somewhere and figure. I hate them damn puzzles, man. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. It's a great game. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about, man. This is a good goddamn game. But anyway, also too, and like I said, I'm not the reason I'm making this video today because I have a couple stories that I want to share with you, and I just want to say this: God of War. Honestly, I was just looking at this website, did a comparison between God of War Session and Monster Hunter. Your God of War visually looks much better than Monster Hunter on the Wii U. I'm just being real. I was just on the site and they did a comparison and shit. I'm probably leave a link in the description. You guys can check it out for yourself. It does. Also, back to what I was saying. Um, it looks like I guess from this guy here. His name is Ryan Payton. Anyway, I'm not sure what he says. Well, it seems that it gets to where we can say that we can know we won't see a major difference in terms of power between the PlayStation 4 and the next generation Xbox. Ryan Payton tweeted, hitting that both consoles will be almost equal in power. That moment when you're sure that the next PlayStation will be slightly more powerful than the next Xbox, or vice versa. True vindictive ecstasy. Microsoft comes out with some newer specs. It says, so MS, keep the damn specs coming. If you guys are wondering who Ryan Payton is, you guys can Wikipedia his name. I believe he worked on the Metal Gear franchise. Let me see, Metal Gear. Yeah, he worked on the Metal Gear. He has something to do with Metal Gear, so he's an industry insider. So I'm not quite sure that he has a what you call a non he was a sister producer at Konami Productions. Know what I mean? So I'm quite sure he has a non-disclosure agreement. He can't say but so much. But it looks like the next generation Xbox will indeed be equal in power to the PlayStation 4, or maybe slightly more powerful than the PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? It was running saying that the PlayStation 4 will be 50% more powerful than the Xbox 720. From what he's saying, it doesn't seem to be. Also, the guy, Super David, that hacker, the one that was selling the Durango kit and online and all that shit, come to cause he was like he wonder how this guy knew so much information about the next generation Xbox and PlayStation 4. He was a hacker, and he tweeted something on Twitter, and I asked him a question. He was saying those specs that we've seen for the Xbox 720 are over a year old, and that the Microsoft mid-range console will be much more powerful than that. And here's another guy here, um, alluding to something of the sort. Also, you know what I mean, saying the same thing basically. You know what I mean. But like I said, it's not about power; it's about games. But then we talking about the Xbox 720. Michael Patrick, the guy that we all love to hate, he picks Microsoft's next generation console to be the generation leader. It's going to win the next generation race. He says, in a presentation at XXXW this weekend, industry analyst Michael Patrick gave his forecast for the next generation, picking Microsoft as a big winner, proving optimistic on Sony's behalf and expressing doubts about Nintendo. So in a share about Jeff Keighley, Patrick summarized his thoughts about Microsoft is yet to reveal his Xbox 360 successor, codenamed Durango. The analyst believes a couple of unconfirmed features will keep it at top of the U.S. console market. Now listen, I'm going to say this. Microsoft has a real strong presence in the United States, and the United States is the biggest consumer of anything. That's why Microsoft is able to do as well as they are, because they have no presence in Japan, and they are being outsold by Sony in Europe. You know what I mean? But Microsoft outsells Sony in the UK. You know what I mean? The Xbox 360 is about to pass the Wii in terms of sales in the UK also. I was reading an article about that last week. But that's why, Microsoft can have, Sony can outsell Microsoft all year long globally, not in the States. And then when Black Friday comes around, Microsoft sells a million consoles in, 2 days. Microsoft has a strong presence here in North America. You know what I mean? That's real rap right there. But anyway, back to what I was saying. He said Microsoft wins the next generation. He said the TV tuner and the Skype are killer apps, he said. Meanwhile, the PlayStation 4 will do quite well. Patrick said, but Nintendo's on shaky ground. Sony thrives in the next generation, still playing catch-up. But Gaikai and the conscience are a huge advantage, he said. Nintendo software still king, but the console hardware sales would be challenged. Handheld hardware sales will also shrink because of smartphones and tablets. Patch said we don't like to see any more publishers go bankrupt in coming generation, but some kind of will consolidate. The PC gaming device will make a comeback. He added, which giving fuck all that. Getting back to what talking about the Xbox 720. He's saying that the features that the Microsoft's next generation console that they're gonna offer, like you know what I mean. We know rumors about the whole Skype thing and the TV too. Well, you just know there's not rumor. Microsoft owns Skype. That's their shit. So I think that is a good thing because think about it, all this here on YouTube. We all fucking Skype. You know what I mean? So you know to have that as a feature to be able to Skype with all your PC buddies and all that shit right there, and still be able to play your video game. That's dope right there. You know what I mean? I think that's hot. But anyway, you know, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not as excited for the Xbox 720 as I am for the PS4, and the reason why is that because I seen what Sony had to offer. I seen what they showed, and that shit blew me away. Like I said, you guys know I'm an Xbox fan, but I'm not a fanboy of any platform. You know what I mean? I go where the great games are. I'm like I said, I'm not a rated D. You know what I mean? I won't. You guys deep down your heart, you want to play Gears of War, but you don't want to play it because it's on the Xbox platform. That's some of the dumbest shit ever. Some of you guys, even like on YouTube, you guys act like you work for Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo. Then none of that money, none of that shit goes in your pocket. Like real talk, you know what I mean? We are gamers for this fucking game. You know what I mean? At the heart, we are gamers. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if he likes Nintendo. It doesn't matter if he likes Sony. It doesn't, you know what I mean? If like I said, I've always been a multi-console owner. Like I said, I like to have in the best of all worlds. You know what I mean? If Sony has exclusive, like right now I'm playing fucking God of War Session, I'm gonna have it. You know what I mean? That's real talk. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say, oh no, I don't fuck with Sony. You know why? Fuck. You know what I mean? That's being real rap. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? So sometimes, like I said, we sound stupid picking. You know, like it's okay to be a fan of anything, but when you be a fanboy and you know and you hate another company for whatever reason, like I'm being real. Out of the three, Nintendo's my least favorite. Why? Because I feel as though they cater more to children. They too goddamn strict. Nintendo's busy trying to be everyone's parent, and just you know what I mean. Look at this shit they do in Europe. You can't download a fucking a mature game to after 11 o'clock at night. Like that's some of the dumbest shit ever. Well, they follow law. It's following law, but they're the only company that's doing this shit. Microsoft is not doing it. And Sony's not doing it. Like I don't think Nintendo gets it. Like like stop trying to be everyone's fucking parent. You know the days of you having company come up your house and playing the game, that's over with. Now we have online. You ain't got to come to my house. When the last time I've been in my man's house and played the video game? Motherfucker, you about to get online, motherfucker. All that's beating up my couch. All that shit is over. I can sit in my own house and play with you and talk to you. You know what I mean? And I don't think Nintendo really gets how big the online thing is right now. You know what I mean? I don't think they get it. You know, they don't. For them to put out an 8th generation console, for them not to have voice chat and all that games, and even the basis of game and friend invites, that's the dumbest shit ever. Here you have this Miiverse, right? But you can't even talk on the Miiverse. You have this big social thing that you guys are building. With the big thing about being social is what? To communicate, to talk. I'm gonna draw you a picture. Like, come on, this ain't fucking kindergarten, man. I'm gonna draw you a flower and have a Zelda spore. Like, motherfucker, I wanna talk to you. Like, what's up? I see all these fucking me's crap, we gathered together. Let's get together and do a group chat. That's some of the, the easiest shit, you know what I mean? But anyway, like I said, I'm not done with the Wii U. The next game, honestly, I'm gonna buy for the Wii U is gonna probably be, what's this shit with the girl? With the weapons. I got it for my Xbox. This bad. I forgot the name of the goddamn game. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Platinum Games made it. That's gonna be my next game for the Wii U. You know what I mean? And I might get the Wonderful World of 101. It looks kind of, come together, make a Robotron. It might be kind of dope. But other than that, I don't know. But anyway, I can't wait. I'm excited for the next generation, man. Bring it on. And listen, all you guys out there making video responses to me, and when you make a video response, whatever, let me know what you're talking about. Just don't make you hate me for. That's just a hard word. I listen to you guys' comments. You show up in my videos and say some of the craziest shit. Motherfucker, Zaire, he's a piece of. Listen, like, bro, you don't have to watch my videos, right? It's, Real talk. Pay me no mind, it'll cost you nothing. This is my channel. And I'm voicing, you know, that's why I love you, to give me a place to voice my opinion. Being whether you love me or hate me, man. As long as your bitch want to date me, I'm cool with that. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this video up, man. Hey, yo, man. Hey, Black Burn. Too much you slam me. It's like, quit some shit. I'm gonna tell you what this nigga Black Baron said to me. Hold on one sec. When did Ultra fucking inboxed me some shit. And I asked him, but hold on, what the fuck this nigga say? Some funny as shit. He said, "Oh shit, Baron's gonna say he's going after your ass." I said, "Is Baron in the call? Invite me." He said, yeah. He said, "No." If I said, "Invite me, motherfucker, I want to fuck with Baron." He said, "No, Baron don't want to talk to you." I said, "Alright, I'm about to really start roasting his ass." And he said that Baron said he can body slam like a man on man sex. Damn. I don't know what you Nintendo fans be talking about in them Skype calls. Ultra said that Baron said he can body slam me like man on man sex. Damn. Bro, listen, man. I told you, listen, man. I don't know what you jokers doing out there in that Miiverse, man. But all that slamming me didn't have a man on man sex. I ain't even with that, bro. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this video up. And as I always say, bang, bang. Hey, yo, Baron, leave your pants on, man. Stop trying to slam niggas' ass naked.